The art of computer graphics is only in its infancy. The computer converts these numbers into impulses that cause sound waves to come directly from a loudspeaker.
Just find the right place in the program, make the appropriate change, and we'll run the whole thing again.
Only by computer could they be calculated and for the first time pictorially described.
Speech is still very complicated. Music is simpler.
The entire musical score accompanying this film was composed on a computer that can produce nearly endless variations of sounds.
Howdy do. Welcome back for some more. A bit more. Back on again. Now we're talking. We got past that impasse. It sounds impossible, but yeah. We got past the impasse by changing our design. We're not adverse to changing the design in order to progress. Very progressive. Yeah. Okay. So let's just get on with it. Okay. So there's our last thumbnail. So what did I do? We altered the design somewhat here. Made these bigger in order to get that G code done. And also push that over a little bit. Push that over a bit because I think the vents, as long as the vents cover as long as it draws air in from this side and it covers the cards, so the vents come in from the outside and power supply. If you just put the power supply back in a minute. Power supply here will draw, once the cover's on of course, will draw in air from the vents here. So it draws it through and in onto the board and in between the cards there. And you've also got some airflow here as well to draw in. And it'll suck it through the power supply and out through the back. I think there's a big fan underneath there or on top, can't remember now. Or maybe both. And it push it out through the back, so if the case is all together, the lid is on and the sides are in, and we turned off the back panel, but so let's just put the back panel on it. Back plate, we won't, oh, let's put it all in. Let's put everything we need in there. Is that it? Yeah, I think that's it, isn't it? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so once it's a self-contained sealed thing, so the only airflow that can come through is through these gaps here, bit through there, and all these airflow vents here. So we can change the model to monochrome. We can see it's a self-contained unit. And it draws in through there and through these gaps and through the sides, any gaps in the drive bay fittings, but the majority will come through here and it'll be drawn through with the power supply. Let's put the accelerator on. That blocks that all up there. So it comes out through the back here. Oh, it's HDMI. Yeah, so there's no real way for it to come out. Okay, so it'll certainly draw through these vents. Let's have a look if we can do X-ray mode. That's all right. So it draws through the vents. The vents, the airflow comes through the cards, whatever cards you got here, underneath, over the top, the airflow, and it gets sucked. There's more vents to draw across these cards, and then it gets sucked out the back, and the airflow will keep the drives cool, the floppies and the CD-ROM, and the board, it will draw air up, through and out. So there should be quite a nice heater coming out of this thing. Alright, and we've given ourselves a little bit of a room here for maybe a compact flash card. Compact flash, yeah, I've got a card on a bracket, so I couldn't size it up and put it in its place. Anyway, so normally that would be about there, finishing off and go up to there, but give ourselves a little bit more. Now it begs the question, do we want to put anything else there? We'll leave it for now. Okay, so let's get back to the model, the other model. And let's get back to the right colours. Yeah, so just change it to white so you could see stuff with it being clear. Difficult to see. So we've got 20 now instead of 39, and they're 5mm wide instead of 3mm wide. So yeah, there's enough airflow, and it lets us do the G code. That's the main thing. Let's just do the G code. And for those of you who want to see a PyStorm, let's swap that for a PyStorm 2K. There we go. And we can even go in and have a look at it. It might be a bit slow. So we get in there, that's it. Oop. That's it. Right. So there's your PyStorm. PyStorm lovers, there you go. There's your PyStorm. Take the lid off. Take the lid off so you can see it. There we go. So that's what it's going to look like with the lid off. Okay. Right, let's crack on. Let's crack on. So we might as well save that and go back over to the front plastics. So we did one a bit earlier on, we had a bit of a session, and so we've done this one here. The next one we need to create is this one here. So it's got to be done, so let's just do it. So copy that. We'll leave those where they are for a bit. Tell you what, let's put that. Let's put that and that out another 100mm. Just split them up so we know what we've got left. Now, just thinking, yeah, because that's the, yeah, this is it's all done to give you the effect of the front. So you might say, well, why do you need that one without that one? Why do you need two? Yeah, possibly. It's basically to give it strength. Two laminate together is stronger than one floppy bit of plastic. Hopefully, they're bolted together. It'll give it some weight and some strength, and also stands it away. Yeah, it's the way we designed it to. Yeah, cost more in plastic, but yeah, I don't want it just a flimsy thing. It needs to be quite solid. We shall see. When we finish these panels and put it together, we might decide that, oh, so it's a bit over the top. I like things to be over the top so it lasts, rather than to be thin and fragile. Something substantial so it's going to last. Expensive plastic is, but I'm using reclaimed plastic, so for me it's not the end of the world to use reclaimed plastic. I just spotted a few things here that need sorting out. Actually, that doesn't matter on this because that's not reflected back into the model, so it's pointless doing that. Anyway, let's get this next piece done, which is this one here, the middle one. So we'll just copy that. Right, let's get over to where we do the flatting and paste it. I'm going to just put it there for a minute. Let's lie it flat now. I don't think there's no pockets in this one. They're just cut throughs because they stand right away from the connector. So there is no pocket, so this is going to be a simple one to do. So I'll just lie this down. Which way do we lie it down? Does it matter? I'll tell you what, we'll lie it down the same way we've done the other one. And we'll spin it round. I'll spin it around like that. Okay. Right, let's just come back on top of it. I'll bring it round. Grab it by the corner. Now that's going to be a bit difficult because the corner's got a bevel on it. So I'll grab it by that and bring it down to the line. That's not really the line because it's up in the air, but we'll give it a go. Right, that might be the line, and that might be the line. It looks a bit off, so let's have a look. Yeah, it's right. It's not quite right. So we're still up in the air at the minute. That's what happens if you don't have a corner. Actually, I might be able to grab it from... Can I grab it from that corner? Possibly. No. Can't grab it from the corner, so let's... I'll tell you what. I'm having trouble with it because we haven't got a corner on it. Alright, so we're struggling now. Let's just bring the whole thing down if we can. On the blue axis. Right, that's sort of done that. Right, so we're struggling to get it where we want it. All because now we're going upwards instead of across. Ah, we've crashed. Oh well. So we've got to go through all that process again because it's we've fooled around with it for too long. All right.
To be or not to be? That is the question.
Oh la la, turn the radios off. We could turn them on, let's turn them on. Let's see if there's anyone around while we're waiting. See if there's anything interesting to listen to. Any wonderful people with knowledge that we can listen to. Okay. Still haven't crashed. Oh, I've heard him before. He's a regular on contesting. Taking its time tonight. Alright, okay. Can't wait to get this case done, then I can get on with some technical stuff. Bit of technical. Creating some boards, which is what I'm trying to do. Right, let's open it again. Now we're talking. Well, perhaps I spoke too soon. Now we're talking, yeah. Right, let's try again. Okay, so where did we get to? Well, we got it to there. We're struggling to move it. Tell you what, let's try it the other corner. Let's get it over here, then at least we can get it to the right level. Is that it? Don't know. Gotta be careful. Yeah, that's it. But it needs to go over now. It needs to go over this way. Perhaps I should have turned it around the other way, but let's try it. Right. Okay, so we're on the line. We're on the line. Are we on the line? Yeah, we're on the line. Okay. Right, let's change the colours to monochrome. Right. So this should be quite quick to sort out, because it should be quick, this one, because all I've got to do is cut it in half. Take off that a minute, go like that, go into it and just literally cut it in half and get rid of the lines. How many it is, don't know. Lots of them. Right, we're getting there, slowly. See if we can find anyone else on some other band. It seemed noisy tonight. Right, try another band. Oh, try another band. No, nothing. What about 10 meters? Can't see anything. Bit dead.
Almost 6 years back, and I'm happy to get you over the band once again, and this time on a different band. Thank you, Peter. Germany, and enjoy operating the band. DL4 Sugar Echo Tango 7 and trace.
Okay, we'll put him on.
Bye, take care. I'm Sierra 51 David Extra. IT9 Japan Victor Fox, thanks a lot to CCD 59 with me. I'm Giannis, okay.
So anyway, once we've created this box, you could basically make a box for anything. You can make your own ham radio. How about getting a ham radio with a batted case, taking the insides out, putting it inside, keep the chassis and just put it in a lovely plastic with meters and all sorts of stuff. Yanis.
Thanks for 40 meters and appreciated the call. Try operating and happy weekend from Slovenia. See you later. Thank you.
Slovenia.
Goodbye. Take care. I'm Sierra 51 Denmark
Right.
Extra.
This is monotonous.
I got 0 India's Little Alpha. Thanks to the 59 with me. Strong
Right.
signal today. So DD
Okay,
on
is that
okay.
the last? No. Some more here.
Hey, Joe, grazie. 73.
Right, that's the last. Let's have a look.
Joe, Sierra 51 Denmark Extra.
Save it.
Sugar 51 Denmark Extra.
Right, let's have a look.
I'm Sierra 51
Looks
Denmark
okay.
X-ray. Sierra 51 David Extra.
Looks pretty good. Alright, so there's our one we're working on at the minute. Right, we're in parallel projection. So, same again. So go into it and we need to cut all these. In fact, we need to cut everything. Probably not that. Hang on. So I need to grab hold of all this. And we might as well get the rest as well.
Thank you, Sugar 51 Denmark Extra.
And the last one. So we cut them. We paste them in place. And we cut them and then we go back in and paste them in place. Okay, so now we should have surfaces. Yeah, we've got surfaces. Yeah, we've got our surfaces. So we can now get to work on it. So what we need to do is a final cut. Maybe we can do all this in one. I've got an idea we can do this in one, you know. Let's try and do this one in one. So I'll save it and we'll start on it. So inside cut. Tell you what, let's just make sure we've got the right bit. 3mm, yeah, we're okay. Right, inside cut, so we'll have an inside cut there, 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 there. And we're going to go ahead and save that. And we're going to have an inside cut there, 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 and there. And we're going to do a plunge. Let's do the plunges. One there. One there. Oh, there's also one over here. Okay, that's a bigger hole. Oh well, doesn't matter, we can sort them out after. Actually, that could do with being an inside cut, couldn't it? Is there 4mm holes? Yeah, these are smaller holes. Do we need... We can always drill them out after, but it's best to do them now, isn't it? Right, so maybe we'll undo some of this. Right, we'll undo. Right, so I'll do all the holes, the plunges, and we'll leave them other ones as an inside cut. Right, let's do an inside cut then. Right, so let's try. Oh, let's just save something first. Oh, we've forgot some inside cuts. Let's do some more inside cuts first. So we want one there, there, and there. Save that. Gotta keep saving it in case it crashes. And now for these 4 we want another inside cut actually. Let's see if we can do an inside cut. I think it's going to let us, yeah. That's it, because we want it a slightly bigger hole, so we want it to do a bit of a roundhouse. Okay, so we've got everything done by the looks of it, apart from the outside edge. That was a quick one. Save that. Okay, so let's do our outside cut now, and that's it. We've got it. That was quick. Okay, so let's place our. What is going on here? Why has that got all of that? Don't know, did we not make it? Maybe we didn't make it unique. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Make it unique. I don't quite get what's going on here. Strange, isn't it? What is that? What is this? Don't know what that is. Oh, hang on. Right. What is that? Don't know what that is. What is it? Oh, it's the safe area. For some reason, the safe area is in there. Let's get rid of it. It's affecting our chi. Why is it affecting our chi? So we've done that to that one. It's okay. Don't worry about it. If we have to change the model, we'll have to bring it back in anyway. Right. So let's bring our safe area over here. Okay. We need to give this a name. So it's the, what do we call this one? Back front, a back shelf bracket now, inside. What is it? Front shelf brackets. Now we've done that one. And this is the, what do we call this one? It might be called the front bracket again. Inner front spacer, that's it. It's the inner front spacer. Is that right? Don't know. Let's just cancel it a minute. Let's click it. Inner front, it says. Right, okay. It's the inner front. Right, so what we need to do is it needs to come out of there. What's it doing in there? I don't quite know what it's doing in there. That's weird. Right, let's try to grab it out of here. Can I cut it? And Still there. Didn't cut it, did it? Right, let's try and cut it. Cut it. Paste in place. Ah, we've lost everything now, have we? Have we lost everything? Yeah. No, we're okay. We're okay. We've not lost everything. Right. So we're okay now. Now we can bring the safe area. We seem to have 2 safe areas, which is not good. Right, let's do that. That's got rid of 1 safe area, but we've still got this one. And we don't want this safe area. Can we just get rid of that? Yeah. I've got a rogue safe area in this. Right, okay, so that's okay. You have to do some things in such an order. Right, that's that. Save it and export it. Or what does it say? Generate the flat boy. Right, so we're gonna call this one inner front. So it's the front plastics inner front. Inner front. And it's everything apart from the pocket. So it's going to be a plunge, then it's a inside cut, and it's an outside cut. So it's all in one. See if we can generate that without any problem. We like it when the G code is all the way in there. Alright, there's nothing to listen to on this radio. Okay, so we'll turn off the HF. We'll stick a scan on.
Well, I suddenly realised we've got a bloody 4 machine shop at work, so I'll take it into work and ask them to make. And it's 55 miles, maybe?
There's a bit to listen to. Right, so let's open up a viewer. NC viewer. Okay, and we'll have a look at the front plunge, inside, outside cut. That's the one, 2103, yeah. So this is everything to make this panel. Every bit of code to make this panel, this is. Every piece of G code. Let's try it. So it should do the plunge. Oh, it's going to cut those out first, is it? Now, what I don't see, there's something missing, have you noticed? We don't have our plunges. Yeah, we don't have enough plunges.
But it depends if it's strong enough, doesn't it? You know what I mean? Non-reciprocal ferrite device. Cool. There's a bedtime ring.
Right, we don't have our plunges. Maybe I didn't do them. Right, let's try them again. I thought I did them.
What if it's a sort of semi-hard? You know, the
I sworn I did them.
The reason I was giving Dave a shot earlier on.
Oh well, I'll put them in there. Right, so I've got the lot. Yeah. Save. Why put that such a
and I thought, oh, let's give it a try. And after 3, we got through to him.
I think I'll stay on
and
that
that
one.
was a new country or a new entity for me, so I was really glad of that. So I'll pass it to you for a final because I am still on my feet.
That's
And
2 done, I think.
As
Let's
your
just have a
final,
look.
tell us about the HS side of things. Are you getting any further? What's the plans, Robert? And did it
Let's
also
have a
might
look.
restore
See if we've got it all
G4WH
intact.
GD5 MUP?
That's it there, inside. Inner front, that's the one. So we've got plunges now, all the way around. And the thicker holes, right.
I've got a box of the stuff.
Yeah, we're plunging,
Radio,
drilling the holes.
everything else. So no, that project
Just cutting out
low down the line.
the large air vents.
Getting the gateway converted to a repeater and getting the DMR.
It's cutting out the smaller air
Whatever it's
vents.
called, gateway on there. I've got most of the stuff for that.
Got to make sure it does the last plunge before it starts cutting it out. Should do.
On the new contract was good.
It's an interesting project. It is for me. Never made anything this complicated out of milling out plastic. So it's just on a larger scale with more panels. Never had the time while working on my other project, the main project, to spend the time on this kind of a project.
Last email you sent me, you're very keen to
Never wanted to. Needs must, I suppose. You just never know. Never know what you'll end up doing. We can speed it up a bit.
I certainly will, Rob. As soon as we get some dates nailed to the wall, you'll be the first person to know what the travel times are, and we can take it from there.
Shouldn't take too long, because we're going through 1.5 mil of plastic at a time
It sort of crossed my
on
mind
each
to do that as
pass.
well, just simply to benefit from the fantastic penetration that you can get via DMR or digital in general versus FM. I'm quite pleased with the way that my 70 centimeters personal gateway works anyway.
Yeah,
So I've just got a bit of an itch to
I feel
kind
like
of
doing a
figure
bit
out
of milling
how
now,
good
but
it would
it's a
work
bit
with
late.
personal DMR gateway.
So we'll carry on with the
You know,
fronts.
again,
Maybe I can have a
you've
good
got to try,
session.
isn't it? So let us know how it goes. Anyway, I'll catch
Did
you
a hole
later on.
and it.
Thanks for the
Oh,
that's
another
good
hole
to
and a
catch
big
up.
one.
And,
Okay, whatever.
I'm sure we'll chat over the
Joystick
weekend as well.
ports and keyboard
GD5
ports.
MUP off and clear, 7-3.
You're running this through, and then you can basically see what you're going to
You
get.
need very few parts to change that.
Never saw it do that one.
77 gateway into the
Oh well.
reduced train pie and radio.
Right then. So that's okay. Let's go back. So we've got 2 lots or 3 lots of code. Right, we've got to call this
All right,
something.
cheers, Rob.
Inner front. So I can reference it in the model. That's the inner front. I need to just make sure these are locked. Unlock and lock. That's it. Right, what's next? What is next on the front plastics? Let's have a look down here. So we've done these 2. I've done those 2. And that one's transformed itself because I forgot to make it unique. So if you forget to make it unique, you end up with editing this. You edit that one as well. So that's actually got 2 lots of G code. So yeah, that's okay. Right. So now what are we going to? Oh, we've got these bits to do. These bits here. Now these bits are a bit perplexing because it means we've got to drill a hole through it. Cut it out, and then sideways we've got to clamp it and try and drill a hole through it. Drilling a hole through is not easy. In exactly the right point. So yeah, and it's only 6 mil thick, so I forgot about that. Yeah, it can be done. Actually, drilling through plastic's not easy. Square and centre. So I might have to rethink that. It's got to be able to be made at the end of the day. So we can certainly do this one. That's quite a complicated one to mill, so we'll do that one next. Well, that's got pockets and everything, that one has. Let's do it. It's not necessarily, but we might as well have it to see what it's going to look like. So, right, copy it. Paste it somewhere here. Okay, let's just make it unique from the outset, sorry. Make it unique. Right, let's work out how. Now this one's on a weird angle because it's going to have to be turned round till it's flat. So we need a flat edge off it, which we've got there. Let's put it in perspective so we can work on it properly. So there it is. So we can see what's going on. Let's turn it, try to turn it. So if I go like that, and then spin it. No, that's not good. That's not good. So I need to make sure we're doing it from the right positions. Yeah, that's okay. And we're going to spin it like that, and we want to go onto the green axis. Is that the one? Green axis. Now, is that flat? Certainly looks flat. And also it needs to spin round. So we'll spin it round. Looks like a weird spaceship, doesn't it? Right, let's spin it round. So we need to spin it like that. That's it. We need to bring it over. Right, we're gonna have the same problem again here, and it's on the weirdness. We'll get rid of that though. We'll sort that out in a minute. Right, let's get it over here. Okay, I'm gonna be crashing if we're not careful. Let's save it. Right, let's put it there and let's put it there and move it over from there to there. Let's have a zoom in. No, we're not quite right. See, we're off the line, so we've got it. Right, it's going to crash if we're not careful. Right, it's not quite liking that. Right, so what's wrong with that? That's on. Oh, we've totally lost control of this one. Right. So let's view monochrome. That's better. Let's just move it over. It's struggling a bit because it's struggling. So what I'm gonna have to do is cut it out. I'm gonna have to go into it. So we'll go into it, and then we'll just select everything we can. Cut it and paste it in place. Hopefully we've just got the, yeah, that was probably a bad move really. We can still do it. Right, we need to get it in the right position. It's got to be bang on. I'll tell you what, we could just make it as a component. We'll group it. That's it, it's flat now, so we can handle it better. Right, we need to go over a bit here. We need to bring it up to the line. And we need to move that up to this line. Like that. And back to it here. Right, now just have a check of it. Let's make sure we're bang on. It should snap to it. It did snap to it, so that's better. Right, so we're better now. Right, so here we go. Right, this is quite a bit of a complicated because we've got a pocket here, either end, so it slots in. So yeah, it slots in because it's got to have a bit of plastic in front of it. It's not a lot of plastic in front of it, but a slight bit of plastic in front of it. Some to stop it dropping out, to save using fasteners. Right, let's. So we need to keep the top half basically. So if I go end on, first let's get rid of that and just get rid of it. Just get rid of it for a little bit, that one. So I'll go end on, parallel. Right, that's it. Now we need to keep the top bit, I think. Let's just have a quick. So we need, yeah, we need the top section. The bottom section we could lose. Right, let's go back to that. So let's select it. Keep the top section. Is that right? Yeah, so to keep the top section we lose the bottom section. Right. Now this could take a while. It's got all these vents in it. I think I made a bit of a boo-boo here. Let's have a look. No, we're okay. Yeah, we're okay. Just need to carry on. Carry on with this. Come on. What time we got? 21 minutes. 19 past 21. It'd be nice to just think, it'd be nice to get most of this done. Then tomorrow evening start assembling some more panels. Be one of a kind, a bespoke case. Well, I'll put the G code somewhere. Probably on my website, G code. Right, so we've got that. So we've got our stepped bit, everything else is good. So we just need to flatten it out actually. Yeah, we need to select what we can select. Let's go into this mode. So we need to select, yeah, we need to, so what we can do, we can bring them up. Yeah, we can bring those up. So just select that area there and bring it up to the top. Don't move it. No, it's not going to do it like that, is it? Maybe if I do it like that, that's better. Right, so that's flattened that. I need to go to the other end. I need to go to the other end now and do the same again. It's difficult when you've got other models in the area. Right, so I need to grab hold of that. Grab hold of that and bring that up to No, no, we don't want to do that. Got too much of the model. I need to grab that bit without that. And I need to bring that up to there. That's it. So now flat. Well, we've got the areas of the pocket that we need to do. But we're raised up off the floor. It doesn't really matter, but I like to have it where it's going to be. Right, so I need to lower it. So just keep going till it says it's on the blue axis. Is that enough? Looks okay. Let's go into it. It's acting a bit strange for some reason. Right, so we're okay there, and we're on the floor. Right, okay. Okay, we've got that, so save it. Let's have a look at it from above. In parallel, right, so it's a bit of a... So if you was making a few cases, you could easily duplicate that on a single piece of plastic. Keep copy and paste it. Make it do a few at a time. Right, now I've got to mill out these, so these have got to be selected. Cut and paste. There's no holes on this one, no plunges on this one. Paste in place and then cut them, go back in and then paste it in place. And now they should be, yeah, you should be able to get the surfaces. Okay, so the first one to do then, that's still a unit, isn't it? So what we'll do is we'll copy that down the bottom. We'll copy that and put a copy of it down here. That's it. It's still lined up yet. Is it? Yeah, it's still lined up. Keep that copy there. Got to make this one unique. No. So it's not giving me the option to make it unique, so I don't know why. Anyway, no, because it's not a component, it's just grouped. I've got you. So the first thing we'll do is inside cut. So let's just do an inside cut then. No, we won't be able to do that until we've exploded it. Okay, so we'll do an inside cut. No, it's done an outside cut. Alright, so it's not working out for us. Let's just rub that off there. Right, they've got to change the colour of it. Select it all and reverse the face. For some reason it likes it in this face. Right, so one there, one there, one there. Right, so that's the first one done. Inside cut. We've got some pockets, so we'll save that. Right, and let's just give this a name. Let's give this a name. It's the front mouse joy and keyboard bay. Okay, let's lock it. Okay, now so we've got that. Oh, we could just generate that, couldn't we? Now let's just generate that. Okay, let's generate that. So this one's going to be inner front plastics. It's not inner front. It's a front mouse, joy, keyboard, bay, and it's a inside cut. There's no plunge on this one, just an inside cut, and it's number one, first to do. Alright, we'll try that. Let's have a look at it. Front plastics, there it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So they're all there, and if you run it, it's just gonna mill them round, simple as. Can't go far wrong on that. Right, next one. This one is going to be the pockets. Now these are going to be a bit weird because they're the pockets. I'm going to have to extend the geometry of this, and we need one more of these, another copy of this for the actual final cutout. Just down here. Okay, so we've got a copy of that. Right, do we need to make that unique? Don't think we do, because it's not a... Yeah, it's not a component. That's fine. There's a reason for not making it into a component, really. You don't have to worry about... Yeah. Okay, so this one is the pocket. So in order to get the pocket to be created, we'll mill it out round it, so this pocket can just be bigger and it'll avoid any corners and things. So we just explode it. Just take this over, say 3mm, 3mm, something like that. Is that okay? These will be a bit wider. Right, that fills that in. So, and then we can get rid of that, that, and that, and that, and that, and we can make that into a pocket. Need to do the same down the bottom. It doesn't matter if we could do extra work on it. Doesn't matter. It's better to have a pocket that clears out all of it. We're going to cut round it anyway, so it doesn't matter. Right, so we'll save that, and now the pocket. Need to find out what the size of the pocket is. So we need to go back to the original here, and I think it was half, wasn't it? Need to see. It's 3mm, so it's the 3mm pocket. That makes it easier because it's only it defaults to being 50% anyway. So here's the pocket. So we just got to literally grab hold of the pocket tool. It's on 45%. We'll put it on 50%, and we'll just right. What we've got to do is reverse the face. Alright, and then create a pocket there. There it is. Bang. And this one here. Bang. Save that. We've already got that over it, have we? Yeah. So let's create that G-code next. And we're going to call this one, it's still the same plastics. And I'll call it end pockets. And it's 50%. That's it. And it's number 2. Number 2. Save. Okay. Right, what's next? Let's give it a test. So, front pockets. Not that one. Mouse, joystick, end pockets. So we should have 2. Yeah, didn't take long. Let's go backwards. Yeah, that's easy to do. Right, so back onto here. All we need now is a cut. We need just to cut it out now when we're finished. So let's explode it. And turn it. Reverse the face. Now we won't be able to do a cut, I don't think. If we try to do an outside cut, it's gonna not like the. Yeah, it's not gonna like the pocket. So we need just to get rid of the marks that indicate the pocket. So just want an outside cut all the way around it. Here we go. So outside cut, that's bang on what we want. Right, so we'll do that and we'll create it. Oh, we can't create a G code yet because we haven't brought that down here where we need it. So we've got that. Let's create the G code. And it's the joystick bay and it's just an outside cut. Outside cut. And that'll be number 3. Let's just have a look at outside cut. Outside cut. No, that's not the one. There it is. Outside cut. So we've got 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3. And we run that up, and it'll just go around and cut it. It's done it already. Right. Okay. So that's 3 done. Is there anything left? Yeah, there's something left. Now these pieces. So they're spacers, but they're going to have to be done at some point. Well, they're very easy to do. But what isn't easy is to drill them, find out where to drill them. They've got to be spot on, so that's going to be a little bit of a problem. We're going to have to redesign them, I think. Not sure how. It maybe needs stitching together and similar to the base, but then the plastics will be too thick. So we'll leave them for a minute. We'll do the front panel next. So yeah, we'll do the front panel. Right. That's all we need on that, is it? Let's have a look. So the one's a sticker, and there's a hole for the LEDs. Do we need that hole? Don't know if we need that one. Yeah, we're going to put that one in it. Yeah, let's have that hole then. Why not? Right, so we're going to copy that. I need to go back one now. Right, copy. And come out and then paste. Over here. Need to make it unique. Go in. Oh, that's it, we're done. Okay. So we've got our front panel. It's a bit of a milestone. We're doing our front panel. Milestone. Let's lie it down. It's gonna have to be lied down the other way because it's gotta have some holes punched into it. So it's gonna have to go that way round. And we might as well stick with it and spin it round the same way. Okay. Looks weird because we're not in perspective, so now we're in perspective. Right, okay, this is the big panel, quite a big panel. Is it a big panel? I'm not sure it is. So we need to bring it up to there, and up to there, and sort of like that. Let's have a look. Oh, we spot on the line. Is it? It looks like it, doesn't it? Yeah, that's good. Right, okay, let's have a look at from above. Take off the perspective. So this one shouldn't take too long, should it, this one? And this one's just cut, there's no other thing, so we'll look at it end on. And we can just cut. Oh, there's some more holes there, so we need the. Yeah, these don't go all the way through, so we need the top piece. So we need to go into it, delete all the bottom area. Right, so when we finish this, we've got to go and redesign those other pieces, and hopefully we can find enough space. I'm not sure about the space between the two. Right, what have we got there? Why have we got something? What is that? What is that? Holes? Why are the holes? Oh, they must have never been on properly. We can do that now. Put it back in perspective. Let's get these holes. These have got to be done as well. So we'll just grab both of them and try to move them down. No. On the face. That's it. Right, so come back to it. Take it out of perspective. Right, they're flush now, that's good. Yep. So that's something in the model that we needed to sort out. Right, there's something weird, anomaly going on there. Right, so there we are. because we're up in the air, so we need to bring it down to the floor, like so. Okay, has that done it? Has that done it? Yeah, that's done it. We're okay. Right, so I need to look at it from this point of view. Okay. So I need to go into it. Literally grab everything we've got. Grab it all. Cut it. Come out of it, paste it in place. Cut it. Go back in. And paste it in place. Right, so we've got all our bits we want.
G3SG, G3 Sierra Zulu Golf, listening. Anybody around?
So I'll save that. Now we want there are some pockets here. Now they're not pockets, they're plunges, but we only want to plunge a certain rate. So we can do that. So I think we can explode it.
Yeah, thanks for the call, but you're very, very noisy. I can only just about hear you there. But I can't really copy too much of what you're saying.
Okay.
But should I give it another go from G3?
So so all these are
G3SG,
these holes aren't cut through, are they? They're plunges. You've got 100% of plunge depth, so I think we want to go 60%. 60%. Do you want to go 60%?
Very weak signal in. You're very, very noisy. There's
6 mil. We
noise,
need to
the
go.
noise level is
Needs to at least be a mil and a half left,
is louder
or
than
2
your
mil.
voice. Go ahead.
So say the 2 mil left thickness on the back, so that's 4 mil. So it's
Thank you. I'll try to tune a little bit to adjust to see how it goes from
let's
now.
say
Thank you. I'll come back later.
4, 5, 6. Let's say 60%.
60%. I don't know if you're speaking up a bit louder, but
So we're gonna plunge just 60%.
So what's your call sign? I didn't get it. Go ahead.
So it's hang on.
Nothing heard.
Oh,
G3SG,
so it's gone back to 100%. That's no good. So undo. Right, let's try again. So we're gonna have to put 60% in every time. Plunge. So 60%, and that's gone back to 100. So 60%. I vaguely remember this from last time. It defaults to going all the way through. 60%, so we don't want to go all the way through. 60%. Oh, it's done 100%. Right, I saw that right at the last minute, so you've got to get it over where you want to go, then put the 60% in, then click it. Oh, maybe it did do, it just defaults back to, maybe it was right. Right, so this one 60%. Yeah, it does 60, then it sets it back to 100 automatic. Okay. Right, last 2 holes. 60%. Alright, so we've got the 60%. We've got our holes. Now we need to cut outs. Save. So we just need to do inside cut. One there. for the LED assembly. Then we want one there and one there. Right, and I think we can do the whole lot in one go again. So we just want an outside cut now. Yeah. There we go. Right, let's just save that. Let's bring the safe stuff in. Right, okay. Output that. It's gonna be right. So this one's gonna be called. It's a plunge, and it's at 60%. 60% plunge. Then it's going to be an inside cut and an outside cut, and it's all in one, so it doesn't have how many different steps. It's all in one step. So I'll save that. Right. Okay, so that's the back of the thing. Right, let's have a look at it. Right, so front. Where are you? Joystick. 60% inside and outside cut. There it is. So that's the plunging of all the holes. Now they should only go through. We'll have a look. If we zoom in. Yeah, I can't tell from that. Can't tell. You should be able to see the length. They look small. Yeah, they're small. They're all about the same size. That sounds we'll have to see it. Right. So it's cutting the inside cuts first. Oh, it's going all the way around. Don't know why. Hang on, something not quite right. Let's try again. Oh, is it because I know what I've done. Hold on. Let's just go back in. I've sped it up and it's remembered the setting, even though I've loaded a different. Right, so there it is again. So we play it at normal speed, so it's plunging the holes. Why has it got two holes there? That begs the question, doesn't it? Why has it got two holes there? That's not right. Two holes? I shouldn't have two holes. Right, let's stop that and have a look at the... Why has it got two holes? Is it because the plunge tool is bigger than it is, isn't it? Right. I think it's because that hole... Right, okay, we can soon sort that out. What we'll have to do then is delete those two. So delete that one and that one and get rid. Let's make these holes a bit bigger. Right, let's just make them 3mm holes. No, they can't be 3mm, can they? Might have to make... So the other ones are for the bigger holes. Right, let's just make them 1.5mm. Right, and the same again here. That's it, get rid of the old ones. There's something weird with the plunge. Imagine if you went to do it straight away. If you went to just to go and do the drilling, and it did 2 holes, you wouldn't be very happy. Right. Okay. Right, let's just try it again. Output it again, override it. Oh, made a mistake. Made a mistake, I forgot to put. Hang on, undo, flat script, undo, plunge. Forgot to type in 60%. They would have gone all the way through the thickness, then they would have. Right, okay. Yeah, caught that one before it's too late. Right, okay. Let's save it over top again. Right, let's have a look at that. That's the one there, isn't it? Yeah. So, yeah, we've got single hole now. That's okay. Single hole. Right, let's play it off, see what happens. Millinum. Then them two, then cuts the one out, cuts the other, cuts the LED out. It's a little bit slow, it's taking slow. It's got arcs in it, but yeah, it probably doesn't like the arcs, but so it is going slow, but never mind. Now it's cutting the outsides out. Oh, it does that. It's the it speeds it up along the straight. So yeah, okay. So that's not bad at all. Right. So that's that. So what we got? An hour and 20, and we had an hour and something like that earlier on as well. Right. So we need to sort out these brackets. These spaces, so I can't, the 3-axis CNC can't cut this out and can't drill sideways. So how are we going to do it? We could pocket it, and then gravity would have to hold it in place until you tighten it up, but that doesn't make for a stable thing. Oh, is that this LED thing needs to be cut out as well. We're going to do that. We might as well do that, I suppose. Cut this module here out. It's got to be done at some point. Right, let's just do that. Shouldn't take that long, should it? That was all done in one there. That was great. Right, so we can do that in one. We could put it down here, couldn't we? Paste in place. Well, paste. Right, this has got pockets. This one has as well. It's got pocket. So you're not gonna print the writing, but you can do the LED cutouts. This is probably better to be 3D printed, but leaves a score on it. Right, let's lay it flat. Okay. Right, so we've got that thing there. It could just stay that way up, it doesn't matter. Let's pull it down here to the line. And that way to that line. And this way. Doesn't want it. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Now this one. Okay, so we're on the line. We're on the line. Yeah, we're on the line. That's alright. Okay. So we're going to have to cut. Can't cut square. So it's going to have to be. Don't want to use a round LED. That's horrible. But who's going to do a square? No one. No one I know can do a square. And it look horrible square in a round hole. So is it going to have to be a round LED in a round? That's going to look really old. So might have to be 3D printed that. I don't know yet. Do we want to go to that extent at the minute? That always can be done after, can't it? But it's got to go in there, so it's got to fill the hole we've just cut out, and we've got to line that up. So yeah, so tell you what we'll do. Just because we can't cut a square hole doesn't mean to say we shouldn't try it. Now it look horrible. So how do you create a square hole? You can use a tiny million bit. File it. Don't want to do no filing. Right. Anyway, they're sticking up a bit. What size? I don't even remember what size this was now. Hang on. What was it? So that's a bit of 12mm plastic anyway. I've got some 12mm plastic, but it's a different. So you'd have to stitch the one to the other, maybe. Don't know. I think we'll leave that one. Don't know. Do we need it? Obviously, need a placeholder for it. That is the placeholder, and it gives it a little bit of. When that fits inside the other bit. Yeah, don't know. I'm gonna leave that there for another day, I think. That one. So I've got enough to get on with tomorrow. I've got the backs to cut out and the front. Yeah, I don't need to do any more tonight. Let's just save it. Let's go back to the original, the full model, and have a look at these spaces. Just move the sides a minute. So these spaces are the next problem we've got. I've designed something that's hard to create. Yes, you can try to mark them and cross point. You try and drill straight through the center of a piece of plastic. You might be able to do it on a pillar drill, but you'd have to hold this still in the vise. Your plastics would get marked. You have to put it in paper towels and all sorts of stuff. Drill it, and then by drilling it, it would shatter it. It would it's brittle, some of it's brittle. So we've got a long piece there that goes all the way across. We've got a short piece here, and we've got another little piece that goes here. So begs the question, how are we going to do it? So that can be two pieces of plastic easily, but then have to be stitched. So that's okay. Now the other side can be done the same. Yeah, there's enough room. Just about. Is there just about enough room? Let's have a look. So we've got 2 millimeters. 2 millimeters. So we'd have to have. No, it won't be enough. If we put that, it might be. Let's have a look. So let's just say I'm going to move that up 3mm up. 3mm, and I've got to see how much distance we got between I can't get to that angle. So what have we got between there and there? 5mm. Need to be 6. So probably have to make that smaller anyway. Right, so we could do it, and there's enough room on top for it. Yeah, we could do that. So we could mill it, we'd have to make 2 bits and stitch it. And this long piece, now this might be the problem, because there's not enough clearance for 2 bits here. That's where it needs to go there, and you haven't got enough room here. So there's not enough room between this here and the surface of the component. Two mil is all you got. 2mm. So you couldn't do it there, so actually let's look at it in monochrome. You can see then there's not enough room to have 2. So the spacer idea, it's basically just to stop this flexing, stop this bending and space it apart correctly. That's what that's for. And give it the look we're after, you know, with the sides, the sticky out look, rather than just we don't want a square box. You don't just want a square box. It doesn't look like a computer, an Amiga. It looks more like a moving Olivetti or something. You don't want a square box. You want this area here. So it's all spaced out exactly for the drives and everything. So we either make a flat one and try to be careful to drill it, and you have to use measurements. How deep is it? Let's have a look. 18 mil. So I can go up to 20 mil, I think, on the CNC, on the bit. Depends how long the bit is. Alternatively, what's another alternative? The other alternative is to mill out a pocket halfway, or just above halfway, and it literally sits on it. Just sits on the screws, and you tighten it up, but then there's nothing to stop it lifting up and wobbling. The screw needs to go through the centre, like that. Needs to go through to hold it still. And as you screw it, you won't be able to fasten it tight into the plastic here. So going back to the other one, where's the other one? This one. If you swap it from that one to that one, where the fixing goes straight through the front, that's a much more stable thing, but looks ugly with a big hole in the front. Looks ugly with a big hole in the front of there. Unless it's a fantastic looking screw. Still looks weird though. That looks offset when you see it against there. It looks like this one's out of the way, but it's not. But that would make for a more stable case. Does it matter? I don't know if it matters. It's going to see fixings anyway. Anyway, you've got the option for both. That's the other one. So the spacers are going to be a bit of a problem. Or is it? Hang on, I've had an idea. Hold on, lads, I've had an idea. Right. Yeah, because that's it, trying to do it in one piece. What about if we make it out of a few pieces? That's the answer. This is the answer. The flux capacitor. Right. So if we go back to monochrome, so there's nothing to say that has to be one piece. So if we split it up, say for instance if I got that, we know we've got 6mm plastic. There's the holes already in it. What about if we do this, look? What about if we grab that? It's 18mm, we take 12 off it. Then we've got 6mm. So we make it like that, but make it 3 times. Then we can lie it flat and mill it through, cut it out and everything. Yeah, I can buy that for $1. Right, so that's what it'll look like. And all you've got to do is create another go to 6mm times 2. There we go. We've got the same thing. Just means making more, but the holes we can mill in. Alright, so let's do the same with the other end of this. You have to work these things out, you see. You have to make what you can make. Oops, what happened there? Did I put 80 instead of... Right, I should have put... Oh, 12, sorry. 12. To leave 6mm. Okay, we need to copy that. So let's move it out 6mm and times it by 2. And then we've got our 3 spaces. Yeah, that's good. And now we need to do the same with this big long one. Yeah, we can make that. That can be made now. Right, let's just do the same with this one. Back 12mm. Come out of it and copy it. 6mm forward and times 2. Okay, so that problem is gone. We don't have to try and drill a hole through. Don't have to try to drill a hole through a long piece and hold it stable. This can be laid flat now. I just drilled straight through. So let's take that over to this over to the other bit, the flat bit. Okay, let's get this top bit. Copy. Right, we need to save this. Alright, let's just bring it back to the normal style. Right, what does it look like from above? It doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too bad, at least it can be built now. Yeah, it can be built. And that begs the question, does it have to be flat, or can you just put more panels in? Complete the panel. So why aren't we just building it up? Why aren't we just building it right up? Then all this can be one piece. Do we want a gap? Yeah, we want some airflow. We've got airflow going in, so yeah. We need airflow. So the airflow is through there, and Yeah, that's a point. Airflow. We've got some airflow. We've got access to the airflow there, but then it gets cut off with these. That cuts it off. But there's enough, should be enough going in anyway. Through these grills, and then just to keep the circulation going, yeah. Oh well. Right, let's save it and go back into the front plastics. Let's paste. Alright, so we're just going to paste it there like that. Let's have a look, see what we've got. Have we got everything? Yeah, we've got them all. Right, these can be made in one go, can't they? So I can just take them, literally take them over to copy them. Let's come over here. We need some more real estate. Paste. Put them there for a minute. Right, what's this size from there to there? Can't remember. 380. So 380, and then we want 10 mil. That's it. We need to spin these around. Alright, losing track of it slowly. So these, yeah, they need to lie on their back. So let's lie them on their backs. Doesn't matter which way around. That's it. We also need to spin them around. Need to spin them around. Come on, you can do it. No, you can't do it. Hang on. Let's come around from another way. Is it because, yeah, let's put this perspective on. Doesn't like it without that on. Oh, yeah, we're the right way up. We just need to spin it round. That's it. Spin them round. That's it. And we can. No, we don't want to make a component. Right. Okay, so we like that. We need to flatten them all down now next to each other and space them apart. We can do that. So what do we do? Start with the long ones first? No, let's just start the way we're doing it. Right, so tell you what, let's bring all these out. Let's bring them over to the line and to the back. Alright, so they're all lined up. And then we can do this now because we know what size they are. Let's do
0 CDX listing biphonic in Echo Alpha 5.
Let's bring them over 6 mil. Ah, we want a bit of a gap. So let's just say let's bring them over just another 6 mil. Oops. Another 6 mil, and I'll take them over just the top ones over 12 mil. And then we need to bring them down 12 mil. No, what happened there? Oh yeah, that's fine. And these two need to come down 6 mil. So they're all spaced apart. How are we going to do them? That's okay. We need to bring them closer together. Right, let's just grab these three and bring them over here. I'll put them on here, and then we'll move them 6mm over. That's it. Right, so we've got them all coming out of one piece of plastic now, and then we can mill out the holes. These now over here. Let's bring them to the line. We can just put it against there for now and move them over. Move them over 6mm. We need to move these two over 12mm, and this last one over another 12mm, and drop them down. Drop that one down 12mm, and this one down 6mm. So that should be all spaced apart evenly now. Yeah. Like, clever people would use the distance between there and have the accurate cut, but in my experience, you always end up with one will be slightly wider than the other, and so it's just, if you put them separate, you're going to get as close as you can to save your plastic, but as well as starting and keeping a bit of structure behind it. Right, so we've got that there, that's okay. Of course, if you're making more, if you wanted to make more than one case, you'd probably just have a whole sheet, this piece, to do a load more of them. Right, so that'll get us out of the trouble. We need to flatten it now. So get rid of the perspective. Alright, we need to flatten it. We only want the top bits. Now they're all separate things, aren't they? So we're going to have to go in and just get rid of the top bit. Actually, I should have done this before, really. I think that's that. No, that was wrong. Shouldn't do that. Right, so I've done them three. Oh, these are components, so you only have to do the one. That's even better. That saved us a bit of time. So go into that one, cut everything off. Right, so we're doing them like that. That's okay. Now these three. I might be able to sit down and watch the TV in a minute instead of working all the time. Okay, so what have we got now? We should have just flat areas to mill out. Right, so now we've got to do a bit more upward view. We've got to, let's go into this mode, monochrome, that's better. Okay, they're the right way around. So let's just do these small ones first. So that needs to be cut, paste in place, then cut, then paste in place. Right, so that's all three. Excuse me. I'll also do the rest while I'm here. Cut, paste in place, cut, paste in place. Right, okay, so that's on 3 done. last these big ones. So grab that one. Grab that one, and the last one here, and cut them, same again, it's all the same stuff. Paste in place, cut them, paste in place. Alright, that's it. It's got your surfaces back, so we're all done there. The only problem is these need to be white, reverse faced. Oh, so the whole thing. Reverse the face, right, that's fine. Now these. Reverse the face. And we're done. So, what we need to do now is the milling bit is the right one, 3 mil, yeah, it's okay. Thickness is right, everything's right, so let's just do some code then. So we want some plunges. Plunges first. Oh, I can't do it like that, we've got to explode them all. How do we do that? Right. Explode. Oh, should explode. Explode. Can I just select more than one and explode the lot? Maybe. Can you? Yeah. Okay, so we've got them like that. So I can now go ahead and plunge the lot. Are you gonna get a... No, I thought we were gonna get an awkward one then. Let's do these. So we should have this finished in very small time now. Right down the bottom. Right down the bottom of it. What I'll do is I'll make one complete case. Try it out, see if there's anything needs to be tinkered with. And then I'll alter the code if need be to make it work right. I'll stick the code on the website for anyone who's got a CNC or wants to get it uploaded onto a cloud service. Might even be able to make a few once all the hard work's done. We might just set the CNC into motion, or laser cutter. So looking at some laser cutters, big ones that you could fit at least that size of plastic in. Don't know if you can do pockets with laser. You have to vary the light level. I suppose you could do it. It might look horrible. Certain things are great. Laser cut edges and cutouts, but I don't know. I'll have to look at that. Right, so that's the plunges. Now we need to do the outside cut on all these. Let's try an outside cut here. So that's an outside cut. So is that and that, that, and that, and that. No, that, and that. So that's all we need. Save it and put the safe here around this. Right, and generate some code. Right, what are these going to be called? They're spaces. So it's there's no plunge. It's the keyboard. Actually, they're not the keyboard front keyboard bay. It's not. It's the front plastics spacer bars. Call them spacer bars. Inside cut and no, they're plunges. Plunge and an outside cut. That's it. All in one. Right. Let's create that. Says it's created it, so let's have a look. Load it up. Panel, joystick. Where is it? It's not a keyboard. Inner, front, no. Plunge, inside, outside, cut. Is that the one? Oh, spacer bars. There it is. Spacer bars. So let's have a look. So there's our spacer bars. Let's see what it can do with that. So it's plunging all the holes. That saves me a lot of hassle. Best to get it up, get the machine to do it, and me to try and line it up. At least it'll be spot on there. Just slide it all together. I've made stuff like that before. I made guitar hangers for guitar holders. So I haven't got any here to show you, but I can show you the model probably. Anyway, that looks like it works, so that is good. Right, let's open up. Let's see if we can find. Can I get it off this one? Might be able to. Right, let's have a look. SketchUp. I've got a lot of stuff here. Have I got guitar? Anything with guitars on it? Yeah. Guitar wall mount. Alright, what's this one? Old file. Right, so yeah. What I did is I created a wooden... Yeah. Create some of these and they're pocketed out. That one is. This one's cut. And what you do is you stack them up. Have I got a model? Yeah, there's the actual model. There's a pick box as well. There's the model. Created this a while back. Yeah. So this is silicon. 10mm ID, 30mm OD with sponge and 10mm all thread going through. If you view it in X-ray, you can see that the all thread goes all the way through, and they're stacked up. They're stacked up, and then you've even got this bit here that you lift up to get your guitar into. Yeah, and you screw it to the wall, and even some pockets to put your picks in. What's that there? Oh, that was me playing around. Yeah, so that. Yeah, so if I ever find myself with too much time, I could create a lot of stuff here. What else we got? A500 case. Right, this is my first attempt at an A500 case, which is just a box. It's just a box. Yeah, it's come a long way, hasn't it? What have we got? Demo box. Oh, I know what that is. Auto brochure holder. What else we got? Oh, I got my model. Wonder what that is. Is that an old version of it? Let's try that. I've got some old. Oh yeah, that's way going back. That one is, yeah. Is it? Right. That's that thing that people showed on the channel a while back. Oh, that's just that, isn't it? Oh no, it's got the collar on it. Yeah, it's one of my. Never actually built that. I changed it. Put the whole PCB on instead. Well, it's good to see it though. Good to see it. Take the lid off. Yeah, so we've got a LiDAR, a Wi-Fi module, an 8266, ESP8266. We've got some neopixels, RGB neopixels. Yeah. What do we got on the back of this? Oh, some elaborate thing. That was never built, that one was. Never built. What else we got? I think this one here was the latest one. Let's have a look. It never got built. I built one prototype. There it is. Yeah, so this... Oh, let's just put the camera into perspective. Right, so this one's a neat bit of tricks. It's got sandwiched. It's got an Arduino Mega in there. Reversed fitted up. So the shield is the main board and the Arduino becomes the shield. So yeah, took some modelling that, didn't it? Oh well. Yeah, sandwiched. So you got your temperature, access control, your LiDAR and your thermopile and your T in the shape of a, and you also got light pipes, some nice fancy light pipes. Right, let's have a quick look. Anything else of interest on here? Hanger Lane, heart box, there's some boxes. Panels, intercom. Right. Is this aluminium intercom? Right, so this is nah, that's not an intercom, it's just a plate. But anyway. What else we got on here? Is that the lot? Sliding cantilever gate. That's going back a bit. Let's have a look at that. Alright, what have we got here? Oh, we've got all the bits for a cantilever gate. Don't know why oh, it's a brick wall. Yeah, okay. What else we got? Let's have a quick look. Demo case. Woodworking bench. I even designed a woodworking truss rod cover. Telescopic antenna. I remember doing that. Yeah, I was going to make my own antenna. Streaming room. I even designed a streaming room. Did I? How far did I get? Let's have a look. Streaming room. Oh god, what's this? Oh. Yeah, got you. Okay, anyway. Let's get back to what we were doing. I've lost it now. Easy to find again, it's in here. That one there. Art 1. Is that the one? No. Right, so I've now lost my original. Where has it gone? Why is it not in there? Oh, that's my backup. Is that my backup? No, it's not the backup. I can't see it anymore. Where is it gone? Oh, it's that one, isn't it? I don't get what's happened here. Oh, that's autosave. Right, so I seem to have lost it now. I've lost my original model. I can't. It's It's got to be there somewhere. I thought that was it. When was this saved? 18th of the 2nd. No, that's old. So they're not in there. They're not over there. They're not in there. Alright, where did I put them then? Oh, is that it? No, that's the same one. Begs the question, where's it gone? It's not there, it's not there, it's not. Is it in documents? No. It's gone off. Right, so where would I put that then? On D? No, not there. Okay, would I put it on there? Maybe it's gone over to that one. No, that's not even been spun up for a while. Well, that's weird. I can't find it. It doesn't show enough. Right, okay, let's close it down and go into find it. Right, where are you, I wonder? Back plastics, front plastics, SketchUp. Is that it? Open with. Doesn't know what that is. That's weird. Auto saves, loads of auto saves. It seems like I've lost it all. Front plastics. How can you have lost it all? Right, let's try again. It's not going to be good if I've lost it here. Fancy losing the whole thing. All I did was open it up a few times. Can't get to anything else. Open. 29th of the 1st. So it's not in there. There's nothing with 28th on it. I wonder if Windows can find it under recent files. Let's close that. Let's open it again. Is it clever enough to know what recent files are? SKB. Open with where are you? Look for another app on this PC. It's very annoying when that happens. My SketchUp, is it in here? It's not in here. Oh, I've lost my thing. Don't know where it's gone. Right. Yeah, I've made a bit of a boo-boo. I've lost something. Can I get it on here? Lost my main file. How can you lose a file? I'll tell you what, this program is very strange sometimes. All files, right. So, where is it? That one. Oh, there it is. Don't ask me, it's called it something totally different. That was enough to scare you. Scare you to death. Yeah, that's the last one I did. Yeah, okay. Let's just call it an SKB and SketchUp B. What is a SketchUp B? Don't know. Anyway, let's put back together everything that needs to be back in it. Plug-in connector, floppy disk drives, back fixings, so everything's back. Yeah, everything's back as it should be. It's enough to make you imagine. I'd have had to watch all my old videos back and then redesign it from scratch. Right. Okay. Right, now the time while we're panicking like that, I need to make a full copy of this. So SketchUp and SKB. Save as. Don't know what. Why is it saving the same? What's a SketchUp? What's an SKB? Strange. Anyway, right. That's going to be it for today. So created some G code. I've got enough G code to make the front and the back parts. So I better get working on it tomorrow in the morning. Alright, that'll do for now. Thanks for watching. I'm out of here. 3, 2, 1, I'm gone, and let's have some outro stuff.
The computer converts these numbers into impulses that cause sound waves to come directly from a loudspeaker. The art of computer graphics is only in its infancy.
Just find the right place in the program, make the appropriate change, and we'll run the whole thing again.
Only by computer could they be calculated and for the first time pictorially described.
Speech is still very complicated. Music is simpler.
The entire musical score accompanying this film was composed on a computer that can produce nearly endless variations of sounds.
Upon the seat of a bicycle built for two.